just take one of your, whichever one is closest. Like there's one literally like right with this one. So then you take this. They always come with these little nuts on them. These are another thing I always save. You never know when you could use them. Another thing, I don't know if they taught you in that cornering school, I noticed you smoke. Don't smoke while you're splicing.
Yeah.
No. Don't smoke while you're splicing. Because that smoke will get inside the splicer and it'll actually make your burns worse. So don't smoke while most guys I know that smoke don't smoke even in their trailer, period. Just so that none of it'll get on there. But
well, hopefully we won't have to worry about that in about, a couple weeks.
Yeah. See how those drugs work.
But you just tighten down, on that bond that you put on there. Just tighten it down. Make sure that it's not touching any of the other metal. But just however it goes on. Now, this is where this is something you always got to remember. Once you tighten these down, and these really, just get them as tight as you possibly can. And you need to use pliers to do it, and I'll go grab some in a second. But once you tighten down each bond, okay, so you know that this bond goes to this cable. So what you do is you come to the outside out here. Of course, that's a different size. What
We should buy a nice ratchet set from our tool guy.
Yeah, right away so we know that this bond goes to this cable, right? And we have initially this is the south one. Okay, so you know that this is the south one. Well, so then you take, typically you'd have a brown zip tie on this one. Okay, so then you take and you put your zip tie on this right here. So that that way when you go to hook up all your bonds, you know that the one that you have the one that you have designated as brown, you put on here. And then you mark that ground wire with brown too. Just so that you know where everything is. So you know that this cable that's right here is the brown zip is the south one. So
Okay.
that way when the guy goes to locate it, he knows which port to plug into. It just saves the locator time.
Mm-hmm.
It takes you 10 seconds, costs you an extra couple zip ties, but it just saves that much time later in the future and pays for the extra like half of a penny for the zip tie. But just like I said, a lot of things you do just to make things easier. Okay, and then come over here, do the exact same thing.